Alright, good afternoon. As we're getting ready to stream alternate Super Bowl 10, seeing as how the 1 o'clock windows of games are not as exciting as the 4 o'clock, I want to get this out of the way before the 4 o'clock games start. A couple notes. As last month, I'm not able to control both teams, so the Rams may have players on there that don't fit. I did get them all the way to the Super Bowl before I left the league, though. So, and I also took the autofill off, but I don't know if that's going to do any good or not. So, that's where we are there. Real quick, I'm sharing the feed to the Super Bowl of the Month Club on Facebook, and then we will get started. Group. Post. Okay. Also, I have a very... Why can't I control my... Alright, that didn't make any sense. I did lead the lead, right? Yeah, something's not right here. Maybe I have to back out of the game and then come back in. The Rams should be a computer-controlled team. Alright, so we'll quit. And we'll come back in. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to change the Rams uniforms. Something's not right. Was there something in the update that I don't know about? Oh, there it is. I apologize. Okay. So let's see, Super Bowl 10, the NFC is the away team. That's perfect. They got that. Too bad I couldn't have the Super Bowl 10 patch on though. And that's what... Okay. So we are good to go. We want them to have their normal... there. Wish I knew a deep... Just don't want them using my playbook. Okay, so we are ready. And of course, once we get started, I'll go into broadcast mode. I will try and cut the mic off when I cough. I apologize ahead of time. Of course, the Oakland Raiders have appeared in alternate Super Bowls 3, 4, 5, 8, and 9. They won 4, losing 3 to the Browns, 5 to the 49ers, 8 to the Cowboys, and 9 to the Rams. So they are 1-4. This is the Rams' second straight alternate Super Bowl. They beat the Raiders in Super Bowl 9. They're 1-0. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Super Bowl 10, a rematch of Super Bowl 9 as the Oakland Raiders take on the Los Angeles Rams. Lawrence McCutcheon, the star running back for the Rams, who blew up against the Cardinals in rushing yards and then scoring points against the Cowboys in the NFC title game. There is a look at the Rams. And your AFC champion Oakland Raiders will win 11-3 in the season, led by Ken Stabler, the Snake. There's a look at Chuck Knox, head coach of the Rams, and John Madden, your head coach of the Oakland Raiders. The Rams are the defending world champions, looking to win their second in a row. Oakland is in their 6th Super Bowl. They are 1-4 all time, losing Super Bowl 3 to the Browns, beating the Browns in 4, losing to the 49ers in 5. Here's the coin toss. Cowboys in 8 and Rams in 9. And it looks like the Rams have won the toss as Ron Jaworski is out for the call. Cullen Bryant is back deep to return the kick. There was much speculation as to who would get the start for the Rams at quarterback, as James Harris has been suffering with an injury throughout most of the late season. Ron Jaworski came on against the Cardinals, was brilliant. Harris did play in the NFC title game, but the last 2 weeks he's been suffering. Okay, so we are set for kickoff. George Blanda tees it up. And Super Bowl 10 is underway from the Orange Bowl in Miami, Florida. McGee on the return. He is going to get out to about the 20. He is hit by Jack Tatum. And Madden likes what he sees. Jaworski will get the start. Didn't play much in the regular season. Came on in the postseason, though. Jaworski under center. Here's the handoff to Lawrence McCutcheon. McCutcheon's got a big hole, and he's going to get out about 7 yards on the carry to around the 28, bringing up a second down and 3. Jaworski comes up under center. Here's the give to McCutcheon. McCutcheon's going to get the first down as he picks up 4 yards on the carry. He set a postseason record for the Rams for most rushing yards and carries against the Cardinals, then scored 3 touchdowns against the Cowboys. He looks to be a big factor. Jack Tatum and Monty Johnson make the stick. Jaworski changed the play. He's going to fake the handoff. Going deep. Incomplete. He just overthrew his receiver. And look at the starting line. Rich Saul, the new center. Tom Mack and Joe Scabelli are your guards. Lawrence McCutcheon is joined by John Capoletti in the backfield. Bob Klein, the tight end. Jack Snow and Harold Jackson get the start at receiver. We should see some of Willie McGee as well. Raiders back off. Jaworski's going to give it to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon's going to be stopped near the line of scrimmage, and he's going to pick up about 2 yards before Phil Villapiano can come in from behind and make the tackle. Look at the Otis Sistrunk and Tony Klein are your tackles. Art Toms and Horace Jones your ends. Monty Johnson is joined by Phil Filippiano and the Stork, Ted Hendricks at the linebackers. Willie Brown is out injured. Neil Colsey, the rookie, replaces him in the defensive backfield. We also will not be seeing Fred Bolitnikoff this afternoon on the Raider offense. Jaworski back to pass. He's going to throw. It's caught by Bob Klein, the tight end, and he's going to get a first down into Raider territory and a 27-yard pickup. Jaworski goes over the middle to the sixth-year receiver, Bob Klein, out of University of Southern California, making his second Super Bowl start. That's been the Raiders' bugaboo in the Super Bowl, giving up plays when they should be getting off the field. Jaworski Anderson, he's got eye backfield. There's the handoff to McCutcheon, and he is going to be ripped down by Monty Johnson in the backfield. He's going to lose 2 yards. That'll bring up a second down and 12. Monty Johnson knifed in through the blockers. The second-year player out of Nebraska, and made the stick. Jaworski comes up to line of scrimmage. He's got the I formation. 2nd and 12 from the Raider 41. He's going to fake the handoff to Capoletti. Throws over the middle. It is caught by Harold Jackson, and it is going to be a first down into Raider, deep into Raider territory in the red zone. A pickup of 28 yards, and Skip Thomas makes the tackle. Along with George Atkinson down there. 1st and 10 now from the 13 for the Rams. Jaworski under center. Gives to Capoletti, the Heisman Trophy winner. He is going to be forced out for a loss of 1. And slow to get up is Horace Jones after making the tackle. Capoletti, the second-year running back out of Penn State. Jaworski fakes the handoff. He's going to roll out. There's nobody there, so he's going to come up and he's going to run it. He gets to about the 7-yard line on a 6-yard carry. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 5. Ugh. Jaworski back to pass. Throws it. Incomplete. Fourth down and 5, and on will come Tom Dempsey. Dempsey with a 25-yard field goal, and it's good, and the Rams take a 3-0 lead. In between, let me just cut in and say there's a couple things I noticed. First of all, they go back to auto starters. Jaworski was rated higher than James Harrison, that's why he's starting. Also, I noticed the receiver on that last formation that I didn't have signed, Dorial Green Beckham. Should he catch a pass? I don't know what to tell you. Until we get to the larger rosters, I don't think I can fix that. Back to action as Bananjak brings the ball out of the end zone. He is going to get up to the 19, and he is hit solidly by number 38. And on the tackle, out comes Ken Stabler, the Snake, making his 3rd straight Super Bowl start. Took over for the Mad Bomber, Darryl LaMonica, who led the Raiders to 3 Super Bowls as well. But LaMonica got a championship. Can Stabler get one of his own? First and 10 from the 18-yard line. Just outside the 19. Stabler fakes the handoff. Throws it on the run, incomplete. The southpaw was rolling right. I look at the Raiders starting offensive line. Oh. Excuse me. Second down and 10 now. Stabler in the shotgun. Stabler back to pass. He's going to run. That is odd for the snake, but he's going to get the first down. And he is taken down by number 57, Jim Peterson, on a 14-yard carry for Stabler. We'll bring up a first and 10 for the Raiders. Well, when you're struggling in the Super Bowls, you're trying to avoid losing 3 in a row. Sometimes you do the odd, and that was running there for Stabler. Stabler gives it to Clarence Davis. Davis got a big hole, and he's going to get a first down. Clarence Davis, this fourth-year player out of USC, picking up about 12 on the carry. Rams leading 3-0 with a minute to go in the first quarter. Raiders, first and 10 from the 45. There's the give to Davis. Davis threw a hole. Look at Ken Stabler out there. He is determined to win this. He actually ran past Clarence Davis to make a block, as Davis was waiting to set up other blocks. Watch Stabler right here as he goes right by trying to get into the secondary to make a block. That you know is realistic. Stabler in the shotgun. There's the give to Bananchek. Pete Bananchek, the 9th-year runner out of the University of Miami, picks up the first down. The Raiders are mixing up their ball carriers now, as Stabler, Davis, and Bananchek have each carried the ball. That should be the last play of the first quarter. Here's Super Bowl 10 as the Los Angeles Rams lead the Oakland Raiders 3-0. Welcome back to Miami's Orange Bowl. Super Bowl 10. Raiders have a first down at the Ram 43. Meeting for the second straight year here in the Super Bowl. Stabler gives to Davis. Davis is going to be met and dropped in the backfield. He's going to lose a yard as Jack Youngblood and Jim Peterson are in on the tackle. Stabler in the shotgun now, 2nd and 11. Dalby, the center, snaps it back to Stabler. Stabler gives to Davis, and once again, Isaiah Robertson, number 58, is in the backfield to make a stop. 3rd and 11. Stabler in the shotgun again. Cliff Branch is in the slot. Keep your eye on him. Stabler back to pass. The southpaw. He is going to step up and throws. It is caught. They called a first down. What a play. Going out. Stabler on the run. Finds Mike Ciani along the sideline for the first down. And yes, he does appear to... Well, from that look, it depended on where the ball touched his hands. The referees called it a reception, and his first down at the 30. Just inside the 30. Stabler under center. He's back to pass. He's going to step up and throw. He's got Ciani again, and he is inside the 10 first and goal at the 8. Stabler's making plays, stepping up. He is not content to sit back and get sacked like last year or the year before. There's a good shot. Low camera, must be NFL Films. Siani getting tackled. Siani's going to get a lot of playing time this afternoon with Blitnikoff on the bench. Stabler, he's got the I formation behind him. Marv Hubbard and Clarence Davis. Stabler's going to fake the handoff. He's going to roll to his left. Stabler's going to run. Ken Stabler is in for the touchdown. Ken Stabler is not going to be denied. The snake slithers his way through the Ram defense and scores the first touchdown of Super Bowl 10 as he actually runs over Merlin Olsen. And Ken Geddes. He ran over Ken Geddes. Olsen came up from behind him. And Stabler is in. That is 6 points. And George Blanda, the 46-year-old comes on to attempt the extra point. Kick is up. And it is good. The ageless one, George Blanda. No longer listed as a quarterback on the Raiders defense. Or offense. As they have David Hum and Larry Lawrence on the roster. Blanda kicks it off. It's taken by McGee in the end zone. McGee is going to be hit at the 20 and tackled. And it'll be first down for the Rams from the 20-yard line. Willie McGee. Jaworski in the shotgun. He gives to McCutcheon. McCutcheon threw a big hole. He's going to pick up about 7. McCutcheon's carried the ball now 5 times for 18 yards. Jaworski under center. 2nd and 3. There's a give to McCutcheon. And he is met and dropped in the backfield for a loss of 1. It'll bring up a 3rd and 4 as Otis Sistrunk cut through and made the tackle. Rod Jesse split out to the right, the rookie. Jaworski back to pass. Throws over the middle, overthrows his man. Jaworski so far has only completed 2 of 5 passes for 55 yards. It'll be a 4th and 4, and on will come Dwayne Carroll to punt the ball away back to the Raiders. Rams have new kicker and punter this season. Mike Siani on the return. He's going to get up to about the 29 before he is met and tackled. And it'll be a first down for the Snake. First and 10 from the 29. Stabler comes out in the shotgun. Back to pass. He's going to throw over the middle. It's caught by Bob Moore, the tight end, and he breaks free. The backup tight end, Bob Moore, catches a dart and picks up a huge first down. Gets all the way down to the Ram 32-yard line. As he catches the pass and gets away from the defensive coverage. Goes right by Steve Priest, like Priest wasn't even looking. Dave Elmendorf has to come up and make the tackle. Stabler in the shotgun. He gives it to Davis. Davis being patient, trying to follow more on the block, and he picks up about a yard. They bring up a 2nd and 9 from the 31. Stabler's going to get under center. Davis in the backfield behind him. There's the give to Davis. Davis is going to pick up about 4 yards on that carry to bring up a 3rd and 5. He has 27 yards rushing so far on the afternoon. And we are down to the 2-minute warning here in Miami as the Oakland Raiders lead the Los Angeles Rams 7-3 in Super Bowl 10. Evidently, Biletnikoff is healthy enough to get some reps. He was on the field on that last play. He is the 5th receiver. Stabler back to pass. He's going to throw it out. It's caught by Siani with a possession catch, and he picks up the 1st down. 1st and 10 for the Raiders on 3rd down. Siani, make sure he gets both feet down. He had plenty of room. From the 21. Stabler in the shotgun. He's back to pass. Gonna throw it. He's got Morris Bradshaw. And Bradshaw picks up 1st down, gets to the 10-yard line. Morris Bradshaw, the 2nd-year player out of Ohio State, getting some playing time here in the Super Bowl. Stabler comes up under center. He's back to pass. He's going to scramble. And he's going to throw it away. Nobody was open. He took the smart play. Lived to play another down. It'll be 2nd and 10. Can just barely get a 1st down without scoring a touchdown. Stabler back to pass. They got the screen pass up to Clarence Davis. He's got a blocker by Dolby, and he's in for the touchdown. Touchdown Raiders, and this is their largest lead in Super Bowl history at 13-3. The Rams seem confused on defense. The Raiders have come out, mixed it up. The pass to Davis on the screenplay. And Blanda adds the extra point, and the Raiders have taken a 14-3 lead here in the Super Bowl. Blanda kicks off. Taken by Cullen Bryant on the goal line. Bryant with a spin move, but he doesn't get any more extra yardage after that. 20-yard return, and the Rams will take over with 1:14 to go in the half. Ron Jaworski, the Polish rifle as they call him, gonna have to go deep now. He's in the shotgun. He's back to pass. Those it's caught by Ron Jesse, the rookie. But Jesse makes a rookie mistake and stays in bounds as he gets up to the 39-yard line on a 19-yard reception. The Rams now hurrying to get back into position. Jaworski back to pass. Under a minute to go. Jaworski's going to run. He's got the first down and then some. Does not slide. Gets down into Raider territory, and the Rams call a timeout. He gets to the 38. A scramble of 23 yards. Well, after the timeout, there's 46 seconds left in the half. First and 10 at the 38. Jaworski in the shotgun. Back to pass. Rushes on, and he's going to throw it out of bounds. Jaworski on second down now. Calls for the ball. He's going to throw. He's going to find Jesse, and this time Jesse gets out of bounds. He was fighting for some extra yards, though. He does pick up the first down. 36 seconds to go. It'll be first and 10 from the Raider 28. Jaworski in the pistol formation. Back to pass. Raiders rush 4. He's going to find McCutcheon swinging out of the backfield, and they're going to have to burn a timeout with that one. So after just the 1-yard pickup on second down or first down, brings up a 2nd and 9 with 30 seconds to go before half. Jaworski calling the signals. He's got the pass. Looks like number 81, Ron Jesse. Yep, clearly it's 81 on the reception. Wouldn't be some guy from the future. And it's going to be first and goal for the Rams. At the 8 with 23 seconds left. They have 1 timeout remaining. Jaworski is in the shotgun. Back to pass. Gonna throw over the middle. It's got Ron Jesse for the touchdown. That drive was all about the rookie Ron Jesse. I'm sorry, first-year player with the Rams, not a rookie. My information was incorrect. He's been with the Cowboys and actually was a part of their Super Bowl 18. This is his first year with the Rams. And Tom Dempsey adds the extra point with 19 seconds to go before the half. It's Oakland 14, Los Angeles 10. Dempsey set to kick off. It's taken on the goal line by Banachek. Strolling up, makes one man miss, gets out to the 23. And with 15 seconds left, the Raiders will have a first down. The Raiders don't seem to be in too much of a hurry. They get to the line of scrimmage. Stabler changing the play. Here's a handoff to Davis. Davis is going to pick up a yard. That'll be 7 rushes for 26 yards in the first half. The Rams have allowed a total of 153 yards And we have reached the half as Oakland, trying to keep their hopes alive of a first Super Bowl trophy in this latest run, second overall, as they lead the Rams 14-10. Stabler on the carry, scoring the first touchdown. Then Clarence Davis catches the screen pass for the second. Then Jaworski finds Jesse for the Rams' first touchdown. As we come back out for the third quarter, Dempsey kicks it off. It is going to be taken in the end zone by Davis, and he is going to kneel it for the touchback. And the Raiders will take over, leading 14-10. The snake with the hair flowing behind him. First and 10 at the Raider 25. Stabler back to pass on a short drop. There's a flag down. Stabler fell down. He gets up. He throws. It is caught. Depending on who the flag is on, though. Oh, it's coming back. That was an impressive play by Ken Stabler, but they're going to call holding on George Bueller. So after the 10-yard holding penalty, it's first and 10 at the 15. Stabler under center, back to pass. Davis steps up, picks up a block. Stabler scrambles backwards, throws it deep, and overthrows everybody. Ken Stabler is 6 of 9 for 102 yards and a touchdown on the afternoon. And it'll bring up a second down and 20. That's the Raiders' philosophy. When in doubt, go deep. Going all the way back to the Darryl LaMonica days. Stabler now in the shotgun on second down. Going to give it to Davis, and he's going to run into a wall and gain nothing, and it'll be third down and 20. Peterson steps up, makes the tackle. Stabler fakes the handoff, gets a block, throws it to the sideline. It is Cliff Branch goes up, but he cannot come down with the ball, and it'll set up a fourth down, and the Raiders will have to punt. Good hit put on there by Monty Jackson, the right corner. And Ray Guy is on to make his first punt of the afternoon. Runs it all the way back to the 22 where Cullen Bryant takes over. And the Raiders are down to stuff him at the 30. And that's where Jaworski and the Rams will take over. Jaworski 7 of 11 so far, 113 yards and a touchdown for the Polish Rifle. Jaworski turns around, gives it to McCutcheon. McCutcheon's going to break a tackle. He's going to pick up 8 on the carry before Jack Tatum comes up and joins in with Horace Jones to make the tackle. Second down and 2 from the 38. Jaworski's got the eye backfield behind him. Burleson and McCutcheon. Gives to McCutcheon, the second man through. And he is unable to pick up the first down. Gains a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 1 as Sistrunk makes the tackle. Third and 1 from the 39. Jaworski there's to give to McCutcheon. Just gets over the first down yardage. 9 rushes on the afternoon from McCutcheon, 29 yards. First and 10 now from the 41. Jaworski gives it to McCutcheon, and he is nailed in the backfield by Jack Tatum. After not in the backfield, but after he picks up 2 yards, Tatum just levels him. They call him the assassin. That's exactly what he did to McCutcheon. Just shot out like a rocket and destroyed him. 2nd and 8 from the 43. Jaworski gives it to McCutcheon again, going right this time. And he's going to pick up a couple before Monty Johnson can make the tackle. Gets about 6 yards on the carry. It'll be a 3rd down and 2. The Rams are content with a trailing by 4 to just run the ball and use up clock. Jaworski in the shotgun on 3rd down. Throws it over the middle. It's caught by Ron Jesse for the first down. Jaworski is 8 of 12, 120 yards. Ron Jesse making an impression in the Rams receiving corps. Johnson steps up, makes the tackle. Jaworski fakes the handoff. Sits in the pocket. He throws over the middle. It's caught by Bob Klein. And Klein is going to be tackled out of bounds by Skip Thomas. But not until he gets to the 19-yard line for a first down for the Rams. First and 10 in the red zone now. Down to the 19-yard line for the Rams. Just outside the 18. Jaworski hands it off to McCutcheon. And he is going to be tackled after a gain of maybe a foot by Otis Sistrunk. They're going to call it 2nd and 10. It is now touching the 18, so it's about 2nd and 9 actually. 9.5. Jaworski gives to Capoletti. Capoletti trying to get around the outside. He breaks a tackle and he steps out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. 3rd down and 3. Jaworski in the shotgun. He's back to pass. Throws it. Oh, it was up for grabs. And it was knocked away by Jack Tatum. And Jaworski goes for Tom Dempsey is on to kick a 29-yard field goal. He tried to cut the Raider lead to 1. Kick is up. And it is good. Here's the kickoff as Banachek comes out of the goal line. End zone, he gets over the 20, the 22, and he's ripped down. 1st and 10, the Raiders with a 1-point lead. The Raiders clinging to 1-point lead. 1:06 to go in the 3rd. Stabler under center. Gonna give it to Davis. And Jack Youngblood. Nope, Fred Dreyer is gonna come up, hunts him down, makes a tackle. First tackle of the game. With a 6'6" Fred Dreyer. Stabler gives it to Davis. And Davis is going to be hit in the backfield and dropped this time by Jack Youngblood. Third and 11, and the Raiders should, so they might try to get a playoff before the end of the third. 6, 5, probably snap it right around 2 or 1. Yep, Stabler back to pass. Throws it, is caught by Bob Moore, and he is going to get the first down, leaping into the air. And that is the end of the third quarter, with the Oakland Raiders leading the Los Angeles Rams 14-13. We're coming down to a barn burner here. As we start the fourth quarter from the Orange Bowl in Miami, the Raiders have the ball at their own 45, clinging to a 1-point lead. Stabler brings Siani in motion. Gives to Davis. Davis is going to pick up about 3 yards on the carry. It is going to be a 2nd down and 7 from the 48. Stabler in the shotgun. Trying to run some clock off. Gives it to Davis. Davis over the middle. He is going to get down inside Ram territory to the 47-yard line, and it'll bring up a 3rd down and 2. Going just under 6 minutes to go here in Super Bowl 10 now. Stabler under center. He's got the I formation of Hubbard in the backfield behind him. Hubbard on the lead block. Benachek is going to be stopped. He is not going to get the first down. Picks up maybe a half a yard, but it's still 4th and 1 as Merlin Olsen knifes in and plants Benachek like he was a bouquet of flowers. Jack Youngblood was there as well. 4th and 1, and Ray Guy will stand at his own 39 to punt the ball away. Guy gets the punt off. Trying for the coffin corner. Let's see where they mark it. They're going to mark it out at the 6. That's where the Rams will take over, as the Polish Rifle now has the ball at the 6-yard line. They are down by a point. Ron Jaworski comes up to lead the Rams. He's 9 of 14 on the afternoon, 146 yards, and 1 touchdown. As the Rams take over. Jaworski's in the shotgun. Back to pass from his own goal line. He's going to step up, just get out of the end zone, and he's lucky too, as Art Toms gets the sack, first sack of the ballgame for either team. And that brings the Rams all the way back to the 1-yard line on 2nd and 14. Jaworski felt the pressure coming as the Raiders rushed 4, and he's able to get out of the end zone before running into Toms. Art Toms in his 6th year out of Syracuse, making the sack, almost getting the safety. Now with their backs up against the wall, Jaworski comes in under center. 2nd down and 14. Jaworski hands it off to McCutcheon. He's running right, and Villapiano tackles him. This time they're going to lose about another half a yard, and it's going to be 3rd and 16 from inside the 1. 4.5 to go. That Ram O-line is breaking down. McCutcheon trying to swing it wide, following the tight end's block, but he could not get any help, and Villapiano makes the tackle. Third down and 16 as we look over. Chuck knocks the shoulder. I formation. Jaworski changing the play. He's back. He gives it to McCutcheon. McCutcheon with a hole. Breaks a tackle before Gerald Irons stuffs him after pickup of 8 yards, and it'll be 4th and 7, and Dwayne Carroll will have to come on to punt the ball away. Fourth and 7. Carroll almost blocked. He had trouble holding the snap, and a fair catch is called for by Siani. And with 3:27 to go, the Raiders clinging to a 1-point lead. Stabler comes on the field. He's 7 of 11, 125 yards and a touchdown pass. Plus he's rushed for a touchdown. First and 10 from the 36. That was a heck of a punt by Carroll. Getting it about 64 yards. Stabler back to pass. He's going to run, and he's going to be yanked down by Jack Youngblood. It was a design quarterback draw from the looks of it, but it does keep the clock running. Second and 11 from the 35. I formation for the Raiders. Lets the clock drain all the way down. Davis runs right by a man, stays in bounds, picks up about 6. Nope, they're going to say 9. Gets to the 44. It'll be a third down. Davis cuts in, runs right by Steve Priest. That's the second time today that Priest has just watched somebody run by him without doing anything. Davis trying to spin, and Isaiah Robertson catches him from behind, but he stays in bounds. The clock continues to run, and we are going to go down. Should get to the 2-minute warning, unless Stabler's in a hurry. He does. He gets the snap off before the 2-minute warning. Stabler back to take as the Rams rush in and get the sack. Merlin Olsen on the sack, again planting Stabler, and that'll bring up a 4th down. That was a mistake on Stabler's part. He should have let the clock get to the 2-minute warning. The Oakland Raiders in their 6th Super Bowl, trying to get their 2nd win. The Rams trying to win back-to-back. Ray Guy will stand at his 20 and attempt the punt. Rams are in a return. Guy gets the punt off without a rush. And it's going to bounce in the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. First and 10 for the Rams with 1:52 to go. They are trailing by a point. Can Tom Dempsey, who holds the record for the longest field goal kick in NFL history at 63 yards, can he win a Super Bowl if called upon? Jaworski's in the shotgun. Back to pass is the Polish rifle. He steps up and throws deep. It is caught by Harold Jackson into Raider territory. And the Rams are going to run up to the line of scrimmage. They're at the 43 in the hurry-up offense. Jaworski in the shotgun, back to pass. The Raiders weren't set, going deep again. With the diving catch is Jack Snow, and he's inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. And a first down. A timeout is called now by the Raiders. Jaworski comes up under center. Gives to McCutcheon. Oh, Phil Villapiano comes up and stuffs him, and the Raiders call another timeout. They're anticipating a Ram field goal at least, and they want some time left on the clock for themselves. 2nd and 12 from the 21. Jaworski in the shotgun. And there is a flag down as somebody crossed the line. They're going to call a false start on number 71. Joe Schiavelli brings up 2nd and 17 from the 26-yard line. Jaworski gives it to McCutcheon. McCutcheon bounces off a block, and he gets back to the 20, and the Raiders will use their final timeout with 1:23 to go. 3rd and 11 as Jaworski brings the Rams up now. Did they go for the first down or did they play for the field goal? They're going to give it to McCutcheon. McCutcheon, he's got a wide open, but he was not running hard. He's got 57 yards on the day. He picks up 7. It'll be a 4th down and 4, and Tom Dempsey will come on to attempt a field goal with a minute. The clock is going to tick down under a minute. McCutcheon wanted to make sure he stayed in bounds. This will be a 30-yard attempt for Tom Dempsey. Clock will get to about 40 seconds at the snap, just under. There's the kick. It is up. And it is good. And the Los Angeles Rams have taken a 16-14 lead with 36 seconds to go in the ball game. Oakland has no timeouts, but they do have the snake. And can Kenny the Snake Stabler lead the Raiders down the field? They only need a field goal, but they're going to have to get out of bounds. Dempsey will kick off. Is going to be taken in the goal line, and Davis is going to bring it out. That is a mistake, as he wastes 3 seconds to get up to the 25-yard line. Could have saved that 3 seconds and meant the 25 anyway. Stabler now. Can he make a legend of himself right here? 1st and 10, just over the 25. They're going to need to work the sidelines if the Rams will allow it. Stabler back to pass. He is going to be hit as he throws, and they're going to lose 2 yards on the reception. That was a disaster. Youngblood in on the hit. Stabler now with a 2nd and 12 with 28 seconds to go in the Super Bowl. Back to pass. He's going to throw. He's got a wide open Cliff Branch, but he's in bounds. 20 seconds. The Raiders have got to get up and spike the ball. 19, 18. The clock is ticking. Raiders have got to get set. 13 seconds. Stabler spikes the ball with 11 seconds to go. High drama here in the Super Bowl as the Raiders are on the 42-yard line. At this point, it would be a 60-yard field goal for the 46-year-old George Blanda. No, it is going to be a 59-yard field goal where they're setting it, and the Rams are going to call timeout. George Blanda, who has been playing in the NFL since 1948, is going to attempt a 59-yard field goal to try and win the Super Bowl. There's the snap. The kick is up. It's got the distance, and it is good. The ageless one, George Blanda, kicks it in what could be his last attempt of his career. Kicks the field goal from 59 yards, and it just gets over the crossbar. I don't know who they're going to give the MVP to. There's still 6 seconds, and Blanda has to kick it off again. Does he have any power left in his leg? It's a short kick taken by Cullen Bryant at the 5. Bryant is going to be hit and dropped by Gerald Irons with 3 seconds to go, and the Rams are 77 yards away. And the fact that they have 2 timeouts doesn't mean anything. They're going to need some kind of trick play, some kind of deep pass. Jaworski is in the shotgun. Jaworski back to pass. He's going to throw. It's caught by Harold Jackson, but the clock runs out. And the Oakland Raiders, in their 6th attempt, have won the Super Bowl, their 2nd Super Bowl in their history, as they defeat the defending world champion Los Angeles Rams 17-16 on the strength of a 59-yard field goal from 47-year-old George Blanda. Unbelievable. As the Raiders celebrate, let's see who they name as MVP. Jaworski is beside himself. Cannot believe what happened. There's a look at Chuck Knox. And the MVP, there's some highlights looking at Jackson on a long reception. Bob Moore on the long reception for the Raiders. Jaworski throws it, the touchdown to Ron Jesse in the 2nd quarter. Here's Clarence Davis on the screen pass for the Raiders' 2nd touchdown. Ken Stabler runs it in for the 1st. And the MVP is a man who didn't even play. Really, that doesn't make any sense. We're going to give the MVP to Ken Stabler. A touchdown pass. Another touchdown run. Running the Raiders down the field for a 59-yard field goal. The Snake is your MVP of Super Bowl 10. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Please stay tuned next month for alternate Super Bowl 11, as these same Los Angeles Rams will be back, this time to take on Terry Bradshaw and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Can the Rams win a second Super Bowl? Can the Steelers get there first? Also, join us on Facebook for Super Bowl of the Month Club if you want to see the actual Super Bowl 11 and its playoff games. Thank you and goodbye.